Yo, YouTube, what's up with your boy, Sports and Fitness Rants? I'm back, guys. Click that like button. Subscribe to my channel. What's up, y'all? Welcome back, guys. Welcome back, man. Got a great video for you guys today, as usual. You guys know the deal in this channel. It's all about setting the record straight, stopping the lies, stopping the narratives, stopping them from rewriting history, guys. And in this video, I want to talk about how Steph Curry exposed LeBron James and how to stand up to a bully when Steph Curry tried to get, this guy Isiah Stewart tried to punk Steph Curry last night, and Steph Curry wasn't having none of it. Steph Curry wasn't having none of that stuff. I didn't see Steph Curry running around, hiding from Isiah Stewart, running around the referees, waiting for the referees to blow the whistle, like we all saw LeBron James do a couple of years ago after he hit Isiah Stewart with a dirty elbow. This man had the nerve to run around and act like, what is he mad about? What did I do? I didn't do it. LeBron really tried to play that card. Because he's a coward. He's a bully, LeBron James. He's a bully, but then he got bullied by a bully, and he had no energy for Isiah Stewart. But last night, Steph Curry stood up to Isiah Stewart, who tried to bully Steph Curry. Yo, these guys are sensitive, man. Isiah Stewart, dude, you're sensitive, man. I watched the replay of what went down. These guys are sensitive, man. There's no other way to explain this, guys. These NBA players, these professional athletes, these guys are punks, man. Straight punks, straight soft, sensitive, feminine dudes, man. They really are. These guys don't have anything, man. Like, where's the manly energy at from a lot of these guys? They can't take nothing. And Steph Curry was doing his thing. Isiah Stewart didn't like it, and he pushed Steph Curry. He actually pushed Steph Curry. Put his hands on him. And Steph Curry turned around and got in his face and was like, yo, man, what's up? What's your deal, man? What's up with you, man? He didn't run away or back down like LeBron James did. We're going to talk about this video, man. Shout out to Steph Curry, man. That was much respect to him. And I want to thank you guys, everyone across the world, everyone across the states that's been supporting my channel. Once again, guys, you know I am truly, truly humbled by all support, man. It really means a lot. Thank you all to true basketball fans, man. And you guys know what to do. Turn the volume all the way up. Hit that play button. Remember, these videos are for educational purposes. And let's roll. So, yes, guys, excuse me for a second. That's right. If you guys did not hear me, if you guys did not see it last night, Steph Curry got into it with Isiah Stewart, the same Isiah Stewart that was punking LeBron James. Right, that was like 2 years ago, I want to say, when LeBron James was going for a rebound. He elbowed Isiah Stewart right in his eye. Remember, Isiah Stewart was bleeding. He hit him right in the eye with a dirty elbow. LeBron James does this a lot. They don't call this stuff on LeBron James. But the reaction of LeBron James after he hit Isiah Stewart with that dirty elbow was the reaction of someone who played the victim again. Oh, well, what is this guy mad at me for? I didn't even do anything. This is LeBron James. He knows what he did. He does these things often. When you watch the video footage of LeBron James closely, once again, shout out to Uncut Hoops, guys like AOH who put the video footage out there. When you watch and you see it closely, LeBron James is doing all kinds of dirty antics. Tripping guys, pulling guys, elbowing them, shouldering them, all kinds of things for rebounds. Pulling them, pushing them for rebounds. Nothing's called for LeBron James. That's why we laugh. LeBron James will play 37, 38 minutes in the game, 0 fouls. But then when you watch the game, this man was fouling all up and down the court. 0 fouls called for LeBron James. Other players, 2, 3, 4, 5 fouls. So LeBron James hit Isiah Stewart with that elbow some years back and then act surprised when Isiah Stewart was trying to come after him. But do you guys remember LeBron James' reaction to that whole scene? This man was running away from Isiah Stewart, trying to keep his distance from Isiah Stewart. Now, once again, I'm not saying LeBron James should have been sitting there fighting with him, but you have to own up to what you did. Don't run away and hide and play the victim. Like, yo, man, this guy's crazy, man. He's coming after me. You have to own up to what you did. You elbowed the man in the face. So you should have to own up to the consequences of your actions. And LeBron James was playing a coward out there. Once again, playing the fool. Because that's what LeBron James is. He is the fool out there more often than not. And that's why we don't respect him. We talked about LeBron James being a fake tough guy the other day. And we brought the Isiah Stewart stuff, right? You want to be a fake tough guy with Stephen A. Smith. You want to be a fake tough guy with the people who are smaller than you. Because that's what a bully would do. And then you had no energy for Isiah Stewart, right? You had no energy for Steven Adams. You have no energy for these other guys. You had no energy for Shale Stunning. No energy for the real problems going on. No energy for those things, right? But you'll get tough with Dylan Brooks. You'll try to get tough with Lance Stevenson. These are the guys you're going to get tough with. Once again, you're a punk, LeBron James. You're a fake tough guy. So last night, like I said, I did not watch the game, the Golden State Warriors versus the Detroit Pistons game. And these are two up-and-coming teams, not up-and-coming, but teams that are on the rise right now. Like the Detroit Pistons are an up-and-coming team. The Warriors are a team that's kind of like lost their footing. Then they actually started the season off good. Then they kind of lost their footing. And now they've been playing a lot better with the addition of Jimmy Butler. Once again, not saying that it was Jimmy Butler that made them have this run or made them turn the corner, but he definitely has helped their team out. and they've been playing much better basketball over the last, 10 or 15 games now. They've looked like a very good team, the Warriors, man. Steph Curry's been playing more consistent. Remember, he missed a lot of games this year, and Steph Curry's been up and down this year, up and down, up and down. So with the Warriors have been playing good basketball, the Detroit Pistons have been playing really good basketball lately, and both teams matched up last night, and it was a very competitive game. Steph Curry did his thing, and the Warriors won a game. But during the game, Steph Curry was doing his thing. Sometimes Steph Curry, I think, annoys people because some of the things that he does a little, he does a little Steph Curry stuff, and he's always doing the night, and sometimes I think some of these antics with some of these guys, it gets the other guys upset, and this is what I talk about. Guys getting sensitive, being sensitive. Sometimes Steph Curry, to me, does a little bit too much. Like, he'll be celebrating, carry on when the game is still in the balance, right? Or, in the beginning of the game. So sometimes I think that this gets a little bit out of control. We've talked about this in the past. I've done videos about guys, they make a three-point shot in the first quarter, and they're over here, no, I made a three. They're over here doing all these things. They're doing all these crazy things. Three. Dude, you hit 1-3. You hit 1-3 in the first quarter of a game. You'll see guys doing that with their team down by 20 points. They make a three-point shot and they're doing this. Yo, man, I just hit a three. Three. Everyone's hitting threes. Not impressed with you guys making threes. If this was the 80s and the 90s and you want to celebrate making some threes, you could do that. Because once again, that wasn't a frequent thing. Now, who cares about threes? You want to celebrate a cool dunk, maybe celebrate a cool dunk because we don't see those very often. But no one cares about threes. But this is when you get these goofs out here with the threes, man. Yo, I hit a three. Three. They always got some threes celebration. Or right? You got to ice in the veins. Dude, you never hit a clutch shot in your life, but you're over here doing the ice in the veins. Like, I don't get these guys. You got Damian Lillard talking about Dame time. What has Damian Lillard done for Dame time to be a thing? Dude, you ain't doing nothing. Dame time is what, a regular season win? What have you done the postseason to really be Dame time? Nothing. Everyone celebrates everything, man. So Steph Curry was doing his thing, and he got a little close to the Detroit Pistons sidelines. I guess Isiah Stewart didn't like it, so he gets up and shoves Steph Curry in the back. He literally pushed him in the back. He pushes him. And Steph Curry turns around immediately and gets in his face, and they go back and forth, and everyone comes over, and they break it up. And Isiah Stewart didn't take it serious, I guess. He's doing this to Steph Curry. Like, these guys kill me when they do this stuff, or they do the too short thing. So, these guys are what, 6'7", 6'8", 6'9". We get you guys are big, but that don't make you tough, man. Just because you're 6'8", 6'9", don't make you tough. Don't make you cool. So Isiah Stewart, yeah, you're taller, you're bigger than Steph Curry. Good for you, dude. What does that mean? It don't mean a damn thing, man. These guys really think they're tough because they're bigger than us? Oh, yeah, you little guys out here, man. Dude, a lot of us got way more heart than these guys do. I remember watching Rocky as a kid growing up. And you talk about being an underdog. Rocky Balboa, one of the greatest underdogs in the history of sports. You think about guys like the movie Rudy, which is based on a true story. So when you think about someone like Rudy and the Rocky Balboa, the underdog stories, man, right? Once again, I always tell you guys, never underestimate your opponent. It don't matter how big someone is, how little someone is, what they look like, what they dress like, where they're from. None of this stuff matters, guys. So for Isiah Stewart, a lot of these guys to do this, you're small and blah, blah, blah. Dude, if you get caught in the grill, if Steph Curry were to hook off on you and catch you in the nose, you're probably going to feel it, dude. So once again, man, these guys think they're tough because they're bigger than someone. I don't like people like that. People who look down on people, who underestimate people because they're smaller than them. And once again, there's a bully. Isiah Stewart trying to be a bully on a Steph Curry. Dude, you're Isiah Stewart. You're like 6'8". However much he weighs, 250, 262, whatever he does. Steph Curry is literally like 6'1", 6'3", 180 pounds, man. So you think that you're cool pushing Steph Curry in the back? No, Isiah Stewart, you look like a punk. Once again, I straight punk. You look like a soft, sensitive, feminine dude, man. You're emotional. Steph Curry was doing what he does. He wasn't doing anything to you. He wasn't talking to you. He wasn't mocking you. He wasn't gesturing to you. He was doing what Steph Curry does, playing to the crowd. And once again, if it wasn't for someone like Steph Curry in the NBA right now, where would the NBA be right now? If Steph Curry was never in the league. If we had LeBron James and Kevin Durant leading the way, where would the NBA be, Isiah Stewart? So you go after Steph Curry because he's out there doing his thing. I get it. It was pissing you off. But why you touch the man? There's no reason to touch the man. Once again, what are you going to do, Isiah Stewart? You're going to hit Steph Curry. You're going to punch him. You're going to fight him. You think you're a tough guy, so you push him in the back. Secondly, who's Isiah Stewart? Who is Isiah Stewart? Dude, you're nobody. You're literally no one. You play in the NBA, great for you, Isiah Stewart. You couldn't shine Steph Curry's shoes, man. You should be bowing down to a Steph Curry, thanking a Steph Curry. But instead, you tried to assault the man. because he's out there just doing his thing. If you really want to get personal with him, you want to start doing those kinds, then do it on the court, dude. I think Isiah Stewart played 20 minutes last night. Whatever he played, 17, 20 minutes last night. The man had more fouls than rebounds. But you got enough, you have all this energy to go at Steph Curry, but you couldn't have any energy to get rebounds. You had more fouls in the game than you did rebounds, Isiah Stewart. Once again, I have no respect for you and the antics of you. And a lot of these guys, man, they are clowns. These guys are sensitive and they're bullies. And shout out to Steph Curry, once again, for not backing down to the bully like LeBron James did. LeBron James ran away from Isiah Stewart after he deserved to go back and forth. He deserved what he got from Isiah Stewart. He didn't want to own to that. He ran away. Steph Curry didn't do anything to this guy. He did nothing to it. I watched the replay. Steph Curry was doing his thing. He was doing, like I said, playing to the crowd. Isiah Stewart didn't like it, felt the need to get and push him in the back. Straight cowardly move. You pushed him in the back. You're a coward, Isiah Stewart. And shout out to Steph Curry, like I said, for standing up like a real man, like a true professional, and not taking that crap. Because once again, who the hell is Isiah Stewart to put his hands on Steph Curry, man? You're no one, Isiah Stewart. Literally, you're not worth my YouTube channel. But you're going to go out there and put your hands on one of the star players of the NBA over the last 15 seasons, who's, once again, has done nothing but try to uplift the game, even though guys like LeBron James and the Kevin Durants and the James Hardens and the Kawhi Leonards, the Paul Georges and the Joel Embiids, all these goofs out here, Devin Booker, all these fools out here, Bradley Beal, all these clowns destroying the league. So here goes Steph Curry actually trying to uplift the game, and you push this man in the back. It's an absolute joke, man. And like I said, I really respected Steph Curry for not backing down. And this another instance where Steph Curry proves that he's the greatest player of his era. Way above LeBron James. Way, way above Kevin Durant. Way above the James Hardens. Above these guys. It's Steph Curry and then everyone else after that, man. I don't care who you got after Steph Curry. He's the greatest player of his era. He's the only guy that you would actually want to go watch play out of those guys I just mentioned, man. You want to go watch LeBron James play basketball? You want to go watch James Harden play? Paul George? You want to watch Devin Booker shoot them? No one wants to watch these guys play basketball, man. Everyone goes to see Steph Curry play. People want to be like Steph Curry. He's really the only likable star from that era. I mean, really, he really is. Like I said, I like Russell Westbrook. He's one of my favorite players of that era. I love the way he played the game. But the dude is a weirdo, man. He really is. And Russell Westbrook has become very sensitive, going back and forth with fans. These guys are just sensitive now, man. You don't really see Steph Curry going back and forth with fans like that. You know, the craziest thing I've ever seen Steph Curry do on a basketball court, and like I said, I don't watch the Warriors religiously like that, so maybe you Warriors fans will know more than I would. But I remember a scene from the 2016 NBA Finals. I want to say it was Game 6. I want to say it was Game 6. The Cavaliers had won a couple of games in a row. They had won Game 4. They won Game 3. And then they lost Game 4, but then they won Game 5 in Golden State. You remember, LeBron James and Kyrie Irving both scored 40 points in that game. It was a big win. Everyone thought the Warriors were going to beat them in Game 5 and end the series right there. But the Cavs won. It came back to a Game 6 in Cleveland. And I remember during that game, the Warriors were losing late in the game. And I remember Steph Curry, because like I said, man, Steph Curry had a really weird series, man. He was very inconsistent, very weird in that series. He was doing weird things. He seemed like he wasn't really playing like himself. And there was a scenario there where I remember he was on the bench and Steve Kerr said to him, you could see him read the lips. He goes, "Are you okay?" And Steph Curry was just kind of like staring off into space. And he was just sitting there and he was like, yeah. But like, he didn't seem okay. And I remember towards the end of the game, Steph Curry got a foul. I think he fouled out. If I'm not mistaken, I believe Steph Curry fouled out. Which is, you've never seen that, right? Steph Curry fouling out in an NBA game. But he fouled out in the final. If I remember correctly, I believe it was Game 6. He fouled out in Game 6. I could be off on this, but I could have sworn I remember this. And I remember them blowing the whistle on Steph Curry. Because if you remember, what LeBron James was doing in that series a lot is he was trying to get screens, right? They were trying to set screens to get Steph Curry on LeBron James. They were trying to get the mismatches. They were trying to get Curry on Kyrie Irving. They were trying to get Curry to play, these guys, LeBron James. They were trying to get him in the matches on the pick and rolls to try to draw fouls. And we all know he was a liability on the defensive end. So in that game, Steph Curry throws his mouthpiece into the stands, or he throws his mouthpiece and it hits somebody in the stand, hits a fan in the crowd. And I remember the guy got hit like with the mouthpiece. I mean, that's kind of nasty to get hit with someone's mouthpiece. And Steph Curry was immediately very remorseful. Like you can see, he was like, "Oh man, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hit you with the mouthpiece. It was just emotion." He was kind of just throwing it, and it hit the guy, and it was right there. He didn't mean to. And you saw it with the interaction. Like, "Yo, I'm sorry, man, my fault." Blah blah blah. That's the most I've ever seen Steph Curry do. The most out of character or the most emotion I've ever seen him in an angry way that I've ever seen from him. You don't really see that from him much. He's usually pretty level-headed. He gets high, right? He does the celebrations and does the thing, but you never see him with the anger like that. And that was the frustration, I think, boiling over in that moment. But pretty much Steph Curry's been pretty even, and he's, like I said, normally a guy that you like and a guy that you wouldn't mind watching play basketball or playing with. That's why people want to play with Steph Curry. So shout out to Steph Curry. You guys know I do not believe Steph Curry's a top 10 player, but doesn't mean that he's not great or that I don't like him. I just don't think he's top 10. I told you he's probably in that top 20 range. That's me. If you have him top 10, that's great. I don't believe he's that. And when Steve Kerr says he's the most skilled player of all time, it's laughable for him to say that. There's no evidence to support that. It's not his opinion. I hate when people say, oh, that's Steve Kerr's opinion. He can feel that way. That's not an opinion. When you say Steph Curry is the most skilled player of all time, you must support the opinion with evidence. I can say anything I want to. I can say Draymond Green, the most skilled player of all time. That's my opinion. That doesn't make any sense. Opinions are not just, oh, it's an opinion. No. You must be able to have evidence to support your opinion. It must be based in factual evidence. There are no facts that show Steph Curry the most skilled basketball player of all time. No facts for that. So I don't want to hear about, oh, that's Steve Kerr's opinion. You guys sound ridiculous when you say it to me. Don't say that nonsense to me. Wake up. Live in reality. All right? Opinions are not just opinions. All right? You must, once again, have the evidence to support your opinion. My God, I don't know what people don't get about this, man. Oh, yeah, that's his opinion. He can say what he can say. No, he can't. No, he can't. That's why it's called setting the record straight. But nonetheless, much respect to Steph Curry for going out there and standing up to the bully that was Isiah Stewart. Tried to punk Steph Curry, tried to bully him and make him seem like he was nothing. Like he's nobody. Once again, the nerve of Isiah Stewart to push Steph Curry like that. Dude, who the hell? Now, so once again, Isiah Stewart, don't know the man. Now I don't respect him. I have no respect for Isiah Stewart because of the antics that he did last night. See what I'm saying with these guys? They do dumb things. They're emotional. They respond emotionally. Oh, man, Steph Curry, I'm going to give it. Push Steph Curry in the back. You look like the clown here, Isiah Stewart. And Steph Curry punked you, man. He didn't back down. He stood up to the bully, like we always say. The opposite of LeBron James. So once again, Steph Curry exposes LeBron James in another area. Steph Curry had to save LeBron James in the Olympics. Steph Curry had to save LeBron James at the All-Star game because he load matched. Steph Curry had to put on the show for the All-Star game. And now, once again, he exposed LeBron James again. LeBron James goes and gets in the face of 60-year-old Stephen A. Smith. But he had no energy for Isiah Stewart a couple years ago, right? No energy to be a tough guy then. Steph Curry didn't back down, right? LeBron James gets tough with the female in the stands, right? He flinched at that female. You guys remember when LeBron James got that lady removed from the crowd because he said that she said that I hope your kid dies in a car accident? That's laughable to me. You think that by saying some crazy thing that we're going to be understanding? Oh, yeah, she said something crazy. She can't say it to LeBron James. She can't talk to him like that. That woman can say whatever the hell she wants. Like I tell you guys, it's on those people that say those things. That's on them. They expose themselves. If they want to say disgusting comments in a public forum, that's on them, man. That exposes them. Why are you getting worried about this stuff? Do you really believe that she has any, power over your son dying in a car accident? Like, it's ridiculous, man. These guys are just sensitive. They really believe. I love when they tell us what the people said. Oh, you should have heard what she said. They can't say it. What? They literally can say whatever they want. It's called freedom of speech, is it not? Once again, not condoning these things. We all know there are certain things that you shouldn't say, or you're going to have to face the consequences. But for having people removed from the stands, you're a fake tough guy. You're weird, LeBron James. You're a bully. So you can curse at referees. You can say all kinds of crazy things. You can tell us to go back to our boring lives. But someone can't say something to you. You see, LeBron James, you're a hypocrite, dude. You're a clown. No one respects you, man. And once again, Steph Curry exposed you as a straight punk out there. Shout out to Steph Curry for standing up to Isiah Stewart. Isiah Stewart, you're a punk, dude. You put Steph Curry in the back. Who the hell do you think you are, man? What if he would have pushed Steph Curry? Steph Curry would have tripped on somebody's foot and fell and hurt himself bad. Now, I know it's a little extreme, but what if that would have happened? Then what, Isiah Stewart? You're taking away from the NBA. You're a clown for that, dude. If you want to get tough with Steph Curry, then hard foul him in the game. Hard foul him in the game, I dare you. He goes to the hole. He goes to make a three-point shot. He goes to do a fancy dribble move. Hard foul him in the game then. But instead, you played 17 to 20 minutes, whatever he played, and you had more fouls than rebounds, dude. You're a clown, man. Just like a lot of these weird, soft, emotional, feminine dudes are, man. You guys know the deal, man. I'll catch you guys on the next one.